One of the questions I ask people is surprisingly simple. What do you enjoy doing? Not what you're good at, not what pays the bills, not what your family needs, but you. What do you enjoy doing? I asked someone that recently and they got so quiet. I had to ask if they were there. And then finally she laughed and said, I don't know. And it's not because she didn't have hobbies, and it's not because, she wasn't interested in doing things. It was because she had, stopped taking care of herself and for so many years taking care of everyone else that she hadn't even asked herself that question. She hadn't even thought about this question for so long. It was incredible. Things happen. Things change. You get married. Maybe you go to school. Maybe you have children. Stuff happens. Responsibilities pop up. And somewhere along the way, every decision became about everybody else. And I'm afraid I think that happens to a lot of people. And I don't because, I'm not going to say it's because they're weak. I'm not going to say there's any fault there. But it's because they're trying to do the right thing. It's because they're caring. At some point along the day, they wake up and they realize they know everybody else's favorite restaurant. They know everyone's schedule. They know everyone's coffee order. They know everyone's takeout order. But what they don't know is what they like, what makes them happy, what, makes them giggle, what tickles them. If someone asked you today, what do you enjoy? How quickly could you answer? What would that look like for you? And if that question is harder to answer than you expected, then there's a link below and in my bio if you'd like to have that conversation.